Right, so tonight we standing here with the legend. If you don't know, Google this man, Scruncho, baby. He came in the game with a whole different swag. If you don't know, baby, he ain't just a comedian. He's a skater. He's a lot of things. He's an actor. He's a lot of shit. He's right here at your place diner in St. Louis, hanging out with, you know, us regular smaculars. How you doing, Scruncho?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm really blessed to highly favored, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And, you know, staying humble, consistent, and grinding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to ask you a few questions because I know you a busy man and you finna go. And we're in the hood, and motherfuckers don't care. Okay. So for those who don't know you, how many years you got in this comedy game?
This is my 30th year.
30th year. That's an extensive catalog. So you're not just a comedian, but you're an actor. And what else do you do? Can you just give people that don't really know? Because, you know, comedy is one of those crafts that's kind of not respected as much. And some people don't know. So can you do a quick rundown of your resume?
Just, you know, comedy, I open the door for acting. Then when you do acting, you produce, then you direct, then you do one-man shows. So you're an entertainer. You just learn how to stretch your talent. You know what I mean? Just keep doing different things.
Okay.
So right now I'm heavily into the directing, but I got a lot of movies too.
Okay.
I host my own show called West Comedy Jam. It's like a West Coast version of Def Jam. And we shot two seasons. So it started airing in September.
Okay. And where are you originally from? Long Beach, Cali, baby. And you walk in that presence like you just got that, you know, that everything about you gives Cali.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you know, you embrace where you from. You know what I'm saying? But you just try to more just, you know, just stay consistent with prayer, stay close to God, stay humble, because you're so blessed, you know what I mean? You know, free. I like simplicity over publicity. You know, so
drop them jewels, baby. Simplicity over publicity. Okay. So if you, this is a cliche-ish question, but comedian coming in the game, if you can give him one dose of, you know, knowledge,
I tell them, stay off the internet. Don't search for your material online because you surface. When you talk about everybody and you do crowd work and you messing with people, it's hella funny, but it's surface. You only can go deep when you go internal. Talk about you, your pain, your heart, your stories. You got a life. Tell us about your life. Make yourself good. When you talk internal, you keep growing with that. Nobody can take that from you. But if you talk current affairs, you like everybody else. You know, just because they laughing don't mean you funny. You know what I'm saying?
Don't mean you gonna get longevity in this game. Because baby, if you wanna have longevity in this game, here it is, right here, baby. Because when I first saw you, you had on roller skates. Man, Scruncho came in the game with a whole different swag. I still haven't seen nobody do that yet.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of times in this business, you gotta stay. You gotta really stay, because we living in a world of, you know, it's not flesh and blood. You know what I mean? It's not the body's not the weapon of war. It's a spiritual war. You know what I mean? So you gotta be about your spiritual business. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be loyal to your prayers, loyal to God. And you gotta give more to Him than you do to your flesh.
Okay, so
you gotta put your flesh in check.
Am I hearing
you
accurately when I'm listening? I hear you say that, like, okay, you came in the game skating, and that was cool then, but right now you have evolved into something more spiritual, and
you grow. I mean, life is steps. You know what I mean? Like, shit, when I was young, I did this. He keeps telling. I remember it was a time I went to strip club. I don't do that no more.
Okay.
That was a time and era. It the time I shoot dice and robbing and stealing. I don't do that, them steps.
And that's dope because you talk about that.
And you just keep growing, So the more you grow, the more your gift grows. You know what I mean? And the more you start getting somewhere closer to God, and you start finding who you are.
Okay. Yeah. So tonight I heard you say you was a grandpa. You a thick ass grandpa. And for the ladies that want to know, are you single? Are you married?
Nah, I'm happily married.
Okay, all right.
I'm kind of corny. Like I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't get high, I don't do drugs, I don't cheat on my wife, and I don't kiss on boys.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. You are the last of a dying breed.
Yeah, a lot of these things in the industry, they not scared of your talent. They don't want you to find out who their boyfriend is.
Damn. So all y'all chasing this stardom and all that, just know that come with it, for real.
Yeah.
So how do you avoid that? I got one more question after this one. So how do you avoid the evils of the industry? Like everybody talk about how you got to do this, you got to do that, and whatever. How have you managed to avoid all that shit and still stay relevant?
You just gotta, you really gotta believe, in Romans 1:25, it says, who turned God's truth into a lie? Who turned God's truth into a lie? Who worshiped and served the creature over the creator? So I ain't got time for the creature. I serve the creator. And when you serve the creator and you commit to him, you got power over everything on this earth. You know what I mean? Luke 10:19, it said, man, I give you power over the serpent and the scorpion. I give you power over all the enemies. And by no means shall they hurt you. So the reason you don't rise in this business is because the ones you think that's way up here that's supposed to love you and look out for you, they threatened by you, so they cast spells on you. So a lot of your favorite entertainers are warlocks and witches. It's a spiritual demonic.
I heard you say something about that tonight.
Yeah. So, but you gotta know who's in you is greater than he that's in the world.
Right.
So when you trust in who's in you, this is more mine than anybody's. You know what I'm saying? You have to pray the spirits off you. They just like, it's a different level.
Yeah, it is. And
they used to break the, now these niggas is like, these niggas, fuck the bitches, they witches now. Niggas warlocks.
And I promise you, and that's why a lot of times.
But what you learn how to do with the warlocks and the witches, when you learn how to pray, and they know you got the ability to send that shit back, they'll stop sending shit to you. Because if they come back, God, they can't touch the anointed. You know what I mean?
True.
Psalms 105:15 say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm.
I ain't know that was that person.
Yeah, so when they know that you God, they know that you know who you are, man, they know not to fuck with you.
And they stay straight out the way.
They scared of me because I can see who they are. I know who they are. You know what I mean?
And that's a straight gift.
I stay prepared. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It ain't really a gift. The Bible tell you in Proverbs 1:7 it say, if you fear the Lord is the beginning of the knowledge. When you fear the Lord, you can't fear nothing else. You know what I mean? And if you don't fear the Lord, you're gonna fear all kinds of shit. So when you don't fear the Lord, when you fear the Lord only, he gonna give you the knowledge because you fearless. Them niggas don't scare me. Them niggas all
I feel like you're speaking to me on everything.
Yeah, you
like,
just
not even on no bullshit. Not even on this, because I don't care. But I got jokes. I literally like to interview the people that are interested in me and everything you say and speaking to me, because when you do fear the Lord and you do fear a higher power, you don't.
The devil only hustles off fear and confusion. When you ain't got no fear, then that nigga can't touch you. Nigga, he needs your power. If he don't find a way to put some fear in you, and when you get to heaven, the one thing you gonna learn when you get to heaven, all the angels are ugly as fuck. If you see the way they describe
like your hurt.
yeah, they really ugly. The ones that really only beautiful is demons.
So when did you become this right here? Because like you say in your comedy, you was robbing, stealing, doing all that.
Yeah.
So when did you become this person right here?
It's a process, you know. You know, it's not what you go through, it's what you get through. And sometimes you go through some things, and you know, God is just, you know, when God anoints you. When God anoints you, He don't anoint you because He's like, oh, Scruncho getting attacked, let me anoint him. No, He anoints you for the attack, not because you're getting attacked. So you anointed for the attack. So sometimes He'll let the enemy get to you so you can find out who you are. And once you realize you're anointed, you know what I'm saying? God gave you 20 powers. He gave you authority. He gave you dominion. He gave you decree. He gave you declare. He gave you rebuke. You take your authority and they cannot touch you. You know what I mean? And once you believe in that, just stop trusting what your eyes see. Because your eyes lie more than your mouth.
Don't say lie like that.
The motherfuckers stay lying. Because when you really get into that spiritual realm, and you go let God have no cover, God is spirit. And He only operate in two entities. He operates through His word. His word said, let there be light, there was light. And He operates by what you can't see. You know what I mean? When your nails get long, you don't see them grow. And that's how God works. Your faith is come by what you can't see, not what you can't see. That's why they call it a victory. Your victory is like faith. You can't see it, you know what I mean? But you can still win. Yeah, victory is like you can't see it, you can't touch it, you can't hold it, but you won. But the world can only see the trophy. A Christian gonna see the victory. So you see the victory first, then you get the trophy. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Focus on the victory, not the trophy.
And you speaking to me, you just speaking to me from your heart.
Yeah.
Because like right now, we on camera, but he's speaking to me from, this is what God put on this man's heart to say to me, because you speaking straight to me, okay?
Yeah.
Man, Scruncho, I got mad respect for you. I've been in the game for a minute. I don't know why this man put me up here to follow you. I don't know.
It's all good because every time
I can't do it. I should have just said, excuse me,
remember
this event.
No, here's the thing.
I tried, but I couldn't.
Every time you get on stage, it's a blessing. Every time. Don't never listen. Your greatest wins is gonna come through your losses. And your greatest losses will come through your wins. Because when you win, it does nothing for you. Unhumbles your, you know what I mean? It puts the ego on you. Your losses is where you grow. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta embrace your losses, because that's how you get taller. You don't get taller by standing up, you get taller by falling down. Then when you get up, you're a little bit taller.
But hold up, I ain't lose, nigga. No, but I just know I can't follow.
You can't.
I know the dynamic of how I go.
Don't look at who you gotta follow. When you look at that mic, don't put titles on it. Don't look at a headline. Don't look at a feature. Don't look at it like I'm in a country bar. Fuck that. Whenever you grab that mic, it's a blessing. And whatever situation it is, if it's in a country bar, it's in an open bar.
That's why I went up. I was like, I'm going up.
Yeah, because
you drained that motherfucker. You gave it. You gave it everything.
Yeah, but
you took all you could. Hey, it wasn't nothing left.
It's okay.
It wasn't nothing left, but I still win.
And that's what you grew.
And I still win.
And you grew.
And I got mad respect for you.
And guess what? You can go up behind anybody, but you ain't behind me. And that's how you get stronger. You grew today.
And thank you. You know what? Y'all, if y'all don't know, please follow this man. He is a super vet in the game. He has grown. Like, come on now. He do this shit for nothing and for everything. It's in his heart. Like, it's in his heart.
Yeah.
I fuck with you.
Yeah, thank you.
I always have fuck with you. I know, right? You got him too. You a thick ass grandpa that quit playing. Look at you. Come on now, you weren't married. But he is older. Just cut that part out. Cut it. I know. Thick ass grandpa. Woo. Look, I'm going here. I got my celibacy is in question.
Qualified to translate. He's from Cali. I know he knows.